Hello everyone and welcome to Module and Week 2. I wanted to take this opportunity to go over just a few things about the week, about the expectations from you as students and also the assignments that are due this week, and talk a little bit about some things that I think will probably help prepare you and get you organized to propel forward and help you be most successful with your assignments that are due. Let's go to the class like usual. Head into our learning module here. Alright, so Module 2. Let's go down to the classroom activities, reading assignments, and submitted assignments. The first assignment that you have this week is your discussion board assignment. Now the discussion board this week pertains to your professional identity. The questions for this discussion are found in the module, and as always you have a primary post and response posts that are due on Wednesday at 11:30 and Friday at 11:30. The answer to this discussion board question will not only be a reflection of the reading assignments, but also your own recollection of differentiation between ADN and BSN practice. When you're reading your chapters, excerpts, and articles this week, remember the key principles and concepts that you learned and integrate those with citations and references in your discussion board posts. Remember that APA format is a percentage of your discussion board grade. Your readings and classroom activities from week 1 will be especially helpful in this instance. Let me go back to week 1 and just direct your attention to one of the things that is going to be very helpful to you when you use your APA format for your assignments that you submit as well as your discussion board. See this number 10 here, watch this APA format guide. I am going to assume that each of you have already reviewed this because it was part of your assignment, but if you have not had a chance yet, please understand that this will be very helpful to you in learning the best way to set up APA format in the 6th edition. Really, it just kind of goes from page to page discussing tutorials. It also has an example of title page all the way down to appendices. This is going to be very helpful to you, especially with your all of your papers this semester, but especially with your annotated bibliography that you will be submitting to me the end of this week. Now, it's going to be impossible for you to do all of the expectations in APA format on the discussion board. Please know that we understand that, but there are certain things that you certainly will be able to do and adhere to when it comes to your discussion board, such as your references, your citations, and just your basic scholarly writing. All right, let's head back into Module 2. All right, so your second assignment this week, you have your nursing philosophy reflection assignment. All right, you'll find that under classroom activities here on number 5. This paper can be really as long as you like, but typically this type of thing ranges from 1 to 3 pages. It should be in APA format, and it should be submitted by the due date that is outlined in the module. Refer to the questions in the module for your response. So these are not exact guidelines that you want to follow, but they really give you a guide on how you can express and reflect on your own personal nursing philosophy. The other thing that's really important to remember about this assignment is that it is highly individualized. It's your personal philosophy of nursing practice. No two people are going to be the same, and that's important. Chapter 1 in your textbook also has a small discussion on nursing philosophy, which may assist you. And remember that this assignment is not graded. It will not be graded. I'm going to say that again. It's not graded, but it is required that you submit the assignment down below here where it says submit your personal philosophy nursing reflection activity. It is required that you submit the assignment because you'll be using this nursing philosophy when you get to your capstone course at the end of this track. Lastly, the third assignment that you will be doing is the annotated bibliography assignment. That is something that you will be submitting right here. Okay, this is part A of a two-part activity. The assignment is basically a summary and a reaction to an article on a contemporary nursing issue. This nursing issue and article has to be published in the last 6 months. That is something that is very important to this assignment, and you will get points off if you have an article that is older than 6 months. You will also need to be sure that the journal it came from publishes a letter to the editor section, as this part A will progress to part B of the activity, in which you need to create an editor letter or correspondence. Now, on Thursday, March 10th, I posted a video on literature searching and literature review, which should help you locate an article if you have not already found one. Additionally, Dr. Mathias's video is key information on helping you be successful with this paper. That video is found on the syllabus page, like the rest of them, that outlines this assignment and the expectations of this assignment. You will also find the grading rubric in the sample format for the annotated bibliography in number 3 of classroom activities for this week. It's going to be important that you look at those. So we will go ahead and pull up the rubric for this assignment. There is some important information you want to read here, but I'll let you do that on your own. Basically, the rubric right here outlines how many points and for what excellent, good, fair, poor, each one of these pieces of your assignment will be. So, obviously if you have an excellent paper, you'll get an A. If you have a fairly good paper, you may get an A or a B. But it's important that you read all of these so that you get an idea of how I will be grading the assignment, because this is the rubric that I will be going by. This rubric is a contract between you and I, as are all other rubrics for your assignments. So if you follow this rubric to the best of your abilities, and it's in excellent condition as far as writing and the expectations go, then you will probably get an A. Let's see here. Going back. Another important thing for you to visit if you're having trouble with the annotated bibliography is this OWL Purdue website here listed in your classroom activities. OWL Purdue Online Writing Lab is an excellent source for APA and also all kinds of writing sources, scholarly writing, annotated bibliographies, and it has good definitions of concepts with regard to annotated bibliography that may help you if you're having difficulty with your writing. All right. There are some additional resources here that may help you with your discussion board and then also with your philosophy and your annotated bibliography, but the main points that I wanted to make for your assignments were the ones that I pointed out. Now, I want to be sure that you understand how essential these classroom activities are. Every week you should complete all classroom activities outlined in the module, because organized and timely completion of these activities will provide you with the optimal resources, learning tools, and preparedness which will be required to be most successful on all of your assignments. It will also just help you to stay on task. I think that is all I have for you today. Please, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. First place for discussion should always be on the course question and answers. And then if it's an urgent matter, you can always text me. I look forward to working with you guys this week. Be sure that you're closely looking at all of your due dates for every assignment. And remember again that the syllabus tab here has a good outline for every single explanation of your assignments. And so here, this is the one you will be focusing on this week, Letter to the Editor project. Again, this is a two-part project, and you want to focus on the sample format here of the annotated bibliography. See if that pops up. All right, it's not going to pop up for me. I have to find it in my downloads, but that's something that you can pull up as a PDF, and it will just help you with your assignment this week. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. And again, I look forward to seeing you on discussion board, and I look forward to reading all of your papers.